Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to drboycetv.com, the home for intelligent Black people. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I wanted to let you guys know about some stuff that's been happening in the stock market, some stuff that you may want to pay attention to. You know what? Let me just say this. I woke up this morning. I don't know about you, but I saw that our stocks took a bloodbath. How many of you are bloody and bleeding right now and kind of mad? If you're mad right now about what happened to your stocks, just write the word mad in the chat because I'm mad with you. I'm mad with you. As of right now, the stock market is bleeding out pretty bad. It dropped 400 points today, but this was not a broad decline. This was actually driven primarily by tech stocks. Actually, it's up to 532 points down. That's a big deal. That's 1.48%. This is on top of a precipitous decline that occurred earlier in the week. So a lot of things are changing right now with the market. So I want to talk to you quickly about what's going on with the market, as well as an interesting warning about Bitcoin that I just saw from a Cornell University professor. His warning makes sense, and I think it's worth paying attention to. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. It just means it's another piece of information to consider. Now, do me a favor, if you're watching anywhere online, please hit the thumbs up button. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Share, subscribe. Subscribe to the Black Financial Channel because we are building Black-owned media. We have to own our own stuff. It's very important for us to own our own stuff. We discussed that last night in the Dr. Boyce book club when we were reading Black Labor, White Wealth by Dr. Claude Anderson. If you'd like to join the book club, just go to boycewatkins.com. The book club is free to the public, so feel free to go take a look. Okay, so here we go. All right, so let's see. Boyce, I have a white wife. Y'all going to still lay with me, man. I do not care what your wife looks like, brother. God bless you. I will only marry a Black woman. I always said that, but I don't hate on anybody for their own choices. We believe in freedom around here, so I want to make sure that's 100% clear. We so busy loving ourselves, we ain't got time to hate nobody else. So that's our official statement on that policy. All right, so with that being said, here's the deal. Right now, your stocks are being killed. It's not all your stocks. It's just mainly your tech stocks. Your tech stocks are, basically, tech stocks, aka growth stocks, are they're rotating out of tech because tech is going out of style. That's it. They're just going out of style. Investors don't want to invest in tech right now, mainly because the Fed is going to be increasing interest rates next year. They're expecting 3 rate hikes in 2022. In case you don't know, when they raise the interest rates, what it does is it hits the whole economy. It slows down the whole economy, but it really body slams those fake it till you make it companies. Those fake it till you make it companies are the high growth tech stocks that are making decent amounts of revenue or have high revenue growth, but don't have any profitability whatsoever, right? They haven't hit the maturity stage of their corporate life cycle that allows them to be able to say, look at what we've done, right? You have some companies like, say, a Coca-Cola, where a big chunk of their value is from who they are and what they've built and the money that they've made. But then you got these upstart companies like Rivian. I think Rivian, the electric vehicle maker, that from what I understand probably hasn't even made a profit yet, right? But it has a lot of potential. So it gets a big valuation because of the potential, but that's not the same as actually having made a profit. So it's like the difference between, recruiting a LeBron James versus, say, a Travis Hunter who just went to Jackson State. Travis Hunter has a lot of potential, but LeBron James and Neon Dion have already proven themselves. They've already scored the touchdowns. They've already played for the Lakers and the Cowboys. They've already won championships, right? So they're all great, but there's a different kind of greatness. There's the kind of greatness where you have hopes and dreams for a company, and then there's the greatness where the company is like, look, you ain't got to have no hopes and dreams. We're cash cows right now because we've already accomplished something on a global level, right? Does that make sense? Give me a yes or no if that makes sense. So your tech stocks are getting beat up pretty bad. If you are a long-term investor, this might be an opportunity to buy in. I'm going to tell you, I'm buying in. I'm buying in deep. I've got some stocks that I like for 2022. If you go to boycewatkins.com, or if you're on Instagram, click the link in the bio. I've got a section on that page on my website that says what Dr. Boyce is buying. Click on that link and I can show you some stocks that I really like for 2022 and beyond. All the recommendations I make to my students are long-term plays, 3 to 5 years. They're not, make money fast next week. They're really built to make money long-term in the economy. Now, one other thing I want to mention to you guys real quick, because I got to call Dr. Claude Anderson. He wants to talk, and I definitely love talking to him. The man's like a father to me. I love this man very, very much. He is your Marcus Garvey. He is your modern day W.E.B. Du Bois, all of that. Frederick Douglass, like he's right there. So I really hope that everybody will honor this man. And I honor the hell out of him. And so anyway, with that said, before I call Dr. Anderson, I want to let you guys know another thing that I saw that was really interesting. There's a Cornell professor who feels that Bitcoin could actually disappear in the near future. And I was like, interesting. Wow. And I respect Cornell. My dissertation chair, Andrew Caroli, is actually on the faculty at Cornell. They don't hire scrubs. So it doesn't mean that he's right. I'm not trying to say that he's right. I'm trying to say that he has a point that you should hear, right? And so basically, what this professor at Cornell says is that he believes that Bitcoin has some problems, some very fundamental problems that could lead to the end of Bitcoin. Now, not the end of cryptocurrency. He believes deeply in the blockchain. He believes deeply in everything that's been happening in this revolution. His name is Eswar Prasad, and he wrote a book. I don't have the title of his book in front of me, but anyway. So Professor Prasad, the problem that he feels that Bitcoin has, which is a legitimate issue, is he says that Bitcoin is incredibly unfriendly to the environment. That's one thing. And also it is hard to scale. It is hard to scale because it was designed to be slow and ratchety, right? So it's kind of like he's almost saying Bitcoin's kind of like the Model T Ford, what the Model T Ford was to the car industry, right? Once you open up the Pandora's box of automobile manufacturing, you're not going to close that up, right? You're not going to stop making cars. But I don't know anybody out here. How many of y'all, give me a yes or no, if you think you could go out and actually own a Model T, like, or own, let's say that are there Model Ts being produced anywhere in the world that you know of? I mean, maybe they are somewhere, but I haven't seen them marketed on TV. They ain't exactly marketing the Model T anymore, right? So he said that Bitcoin is environmentally unfriendly. It has the carbon footprint of New Zealand, which is just ugly as hell, which is really, really bad. And then the other issue is that Bitcoin just does not scale. It can't handle the scale of transactions necessary for it to be a valid, legit currency. So Bitcoin itself is going to have a major update, revolution, whatever you want to call it, in order for Bitcoin to survive. That's what he's arguing. I said, he's got a good point. So he's not saying crypto is going to die. He's saying Bitcoin might die. Now, I'm not trying to say you shouldn't go buy some Bitcoin. I told you guys I'm a believer in Bitcoin as an investment. I'm going to hold my Bitcoin. I'm not going to sell it because I believe it's going to keep going up. I believe it could go as high as $300,000-$400,000. I believe a lot of people I know a lot of people believe in Bitcoin. And, and to some extent, belief becomes reality when it comes to financial markets. So because people believe in that, then that market for Bitcoin, they believe in that network effect of Bitcoin. I believe that's what's going to keep Bitcoin alive. But there are so many other cryptocurrencies out here that are so great. Dot Montgomery, who's one of our faculty in the Black Business School, who teaches in our Black Crypto Club, he was just telling me about all the exciting things happening with NFTs, the exciting things happening with metaverse currency, the exciting things. Teddy Ewing, another one of our crypto instructors, is going to actually do basically a weekend intensive event on DeFi, like breaking down DeFi and how that works. Teddy's all the way over in Egypt. She's an amazing Black woman. And so effectively, there's a lot happening in that space that I think you should pay attention to. It's going to be big in the future. I have no doubt about it. So with that being said, those are some things that I read today. Again, if you want to see some of the stocks that I like for 2022, feel free to go to boycewatkins.com and go take a look. And also check your email. There's another person that we work with named Keisha Ravenel, who actually is working with clients to help them create t-shirt businesses, right? So if you've ever thought about another stream of income or another way to make money, she can actually sit with you. And there's a fee, of course, because her time is expensive, relatively speaking, right? But the cool thing is that with her training, she can actually work with you to establish a t-shirt business, which can create a revenue stream that lasts forever. So if that's of interest to you, feel free to get on our email list. Just go to boycewatkins.com. And once I send you my stock picks, you'll get on the email list and I'll send you the Keisha information within the next couple of days. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Please have a great day. God bless you. I hope you make a ton of money. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. I'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.